You have these little sparks.
On spark, on fire. A natural spark just comes out of each woman.
It starts out as a small spark.
I can't wait, I can't wait.
The little spark off of each one of us made this huge flame.
Serving people and reflecting kindness is one of the greatest slogans I think ever.
The word makes you think of something spontaneous, and it makes you think of something that starts.
That burst of light that just come in through darkness, all you want is that light.
But that spark begins to glow and begins to build, and it turns into just the most incredible spark.
Spark, a cool name. It's the best name ever for this ministry, and I am so thankful that he gave it to us.
It's women serving women, women serving with women, women serving for women.
Just looking out amongst the crowd, you can't tell who's a Spark lady and who's a resident, and it doesn't matter.
Some are from wealthy homes, some are from the shelter. Some have just come from living in their car. They have all been abused in some way. They all have life-altering issues that they struggle with.
I was scared. I was locked up on the inside, fresh off the streets. I wasn't going to participate in anything. I had already made it up in my mind that I wasn't interested in it.
They kind of come in not sure what to expect, and by that last day, they're just all smiles.
Fun.
Crazy, fun, exciting,
bright,
spectacular, you could say.
It's relaxing,
exuberant,
it's joyful,
confetti, messy, giggly.
We're loud, boisterous, colorful.
Laughter, there's joy, there's gifts, there's...
Fun is the middle name of Spark. It's transformative fun, it's meaningful fun, it is absolutely crazy fun. My goal one day is to be a wow who teaches the hooky low.
You're gonna laugh, you're gonna dance, you're gonna have so much fun, and it's gonna be so freeing.
It's games that we play, it's music, it's dancing, it's parties that we throw. There's always an outing where they're on charter buses and they're taken off-site to someplace very special.
That's what sets us apart. I think we have the greatest balance of fun and excitement and color and sparkling atmosphere, but it's all centered around Jesus. And it's all centered around who he wants us to be and who we can encourage these women we serve to be. And so we come in and we just start to build those relationships. And we do that in ways that can touch their hearts, can touch their minds, that can touch their appetites, whether that be food, whether that be just something funny to make them laugh, a sweet gift.
I never received gifts and stuff. Every little thing they went to do, they had a gift behind it for us. And it was something containing Jesus.
Sometimes we have a chance just to be kind of silly, and I don't mind doing that, just so they'll have something to laugh about.
The fun contributes to the whole process, but it gets them to a level where they can let go of the stress of the reason why they're there.
The unconditional love from every single woman there. No judgment, nothing but praise and worship and prayer and acceptance. And everything was unconditional. It was a safe, happy, God-filled weekend.
We can provide an environment where they can feel loved and accepted, that they are just being poured into with expecting nothing in return.
When the Spark ladies choose to serve the residents in the foot washing and the hand washing, it just brings such a beautiful atmosphere of humility.
I think the hand washing and the foot washing is very special to these ladies.
They almost are just like, no, I can't let you do that. But then once they see that you're just accepting them and doing that out of unconditional love for them, they really are just overwhelmed.
The thing that I think is most impactful is when they begin to hear the testimonies of the Spark women's lives, and they find out that just like them, we are broken women who have had things in our lives happen that are not wonderful.
Our testimonies are very personal and private, but our women share those. And once they've shared those with these women, they understand that someone's been through that and survived.
I knew if he healed them, he could me.
I was one of those cardboard testimonies, and it helped heal me. So it felt like I was one of them. And I let go, so I know they were doing exactly what I was doing.
We break down into our small groups and can discuss that about how impactful it was to them, and it might be someone that shared the same struggle that they have. They're more able to be open and intimate and relate to us as women that they can discuss anything with.
They really have a bonding, and it culminates on Sunday when they are prayed over in their small groups with the prayer blankets, and they're just given encouragement and love.
And whatever you're going through in your mind, or whatever problem that you have, and whatever, that blanket was the best thing that happened to me.
It's not just our arms that are around them, but it's God's healing hands that are surrounding them. It's a very, very special time for both the woman that is praying and the woman that's being prayed over.
The birthday party that we do on Sundays has become such a highlight of the weekend. It's over-the-top excitement. I mean, it's cake, it's confetti, it's music, it's birthday buttons, it's gifts, it's blowing out the candle and making a wish. It's just over the top.
And that was the first birthday party I ever had. That was this fun, love, happy. And I think everybody would want a birthday party like Spark birthday party.
I never had a birthday party in my life. I was barely child abused, and wow, it was overwhelming.
God gave his very best to me in Jesus. So who am I not to want to give my very best to these ladies that we serve?
We do it because each of these women, staff and resident, they all matter. And so the details are important because they're important.
Everything is so well planned with a purpose in how it's going to impact the women's lives over the course of the weekend.
We are always looking for new volunteers in Spark. I mean, we will never have too many in our Spark family.
I have absolutely no talent in order to serve on Spark, and I think that's the beauty of Spark, is that it takes no talent.
I believe if you're not dead, you're not done.
One of my prayers is that he will continue to provide the funds that we can go on these trips and cover all the costs of the women that we serve.
We do not charge the missions not even a dime for anything, and we would never want them to pay for anything.
It doesn't matter how much it costs to do these weekends. It's so meaningful.
We can go in 3 days and we can impact 150 lives and walk away knowing that they are in the process of being transformed and renewed and restored to Christ. And it just doesn't get much better than that.
We have done so many fun things together. We've laughed together, we've cried together, we've prayed together, we've studied together, and it's a really big impact on the residents as well as on us.
I feel like we change a lot of lives because of just loving on these women and letting them know that God loves them and that we're just showing his love to them.
As a staff person experiencing Spark, my heart was revived. The hard places that I was in was smoothed out because the love of Christ just exuded from them.
And they see for the first time that when they leave this facility, that they are going to be able to have a whole and complete life. And they believe for the first time that they are going to be more than just okay.
That's the hope anyway, to serve people and reflect kindness, but to hopefully spark healing, spark hope, spark restoration, spark renewal.
It changed me in the inside And I wanted to go back again and serve others, to give them that feeling that I had.
What Spark does over a long weekend for broken women is nothing short of a miracle.
They do a lot of things to change a lot of people's life. And especially if you want it. You really got to want it. But with Spark's ministry, it'll make you want it. They brought a spark in my life